we've just had our first scan of the second baby. It's really exciting. So it's definitely only one baby, and it all made it a little bit more real because up until then, because we've been trying for so long, it's been 3 years. I wasn't really convinced that there really was a baby there, but it really was. It was doing backflips and moving all over the place. And we had part of the scan is a dating scan. So although I calculated that I was 12 weeks and 1 day, the scan said 11 weeks and 4 days. So they're kind of like going back a week, which is a bit annoying because I like all those emails telling you how you're doing and stuff, and I'm going to be kind of like a week further behind than I thought I was. But anyway, that's okay. So we've got that. We've got the 20-week scan already booked. We came back and we told our 4-year-old, she's 4, we'll say 4 1/4, and showed her the picture and explained, and she was totally uninterested. We didn't really push it. We just said, "Oh, what's this?" And she said, "It's a picture of me." I said, "No, you've seen pictures of you. You're right. You look like that, but this is actually in Mummy's tummy." And she said, "Oh, right. What is it then?" So we had to kind of be like, "Have a guess. Do you think it's a potato?" And she's like, "No." And then we finally got around to it's a new baby. At which point she looked highly unimpressed and walked off. So we thought, right, well, we'll just let her think about that for a little while. And she's having a bit of time with her dad this afternoon to give me a break. So she's certainly not lacking in attention, as it were. But it definitely helped my other half feel a little bit more excited because it's the first time he's not been feeling sick, he's not got morning sickness and that sort of thing. So to him, it's like a little test that's come up, and then that's it really. So now he's been and seen the scan. I think it's brought it home a little bit more. So that was a good thing. And obviously now that we've had the scan, everything's fine. It's time to start telling people. But I haven't quite decided how to tell people. So it's so exciting. I can't wait to so everyone who's close to me knows that it's been a long time, and been really disappointed for 3 years that it's taken so long. We got there in the end, and we're so lucky. Like, some people don't get any children in their life. We've already got one, and 2 was going to be the icing on the cake, and it wasn't happening, and we're just coming around to accept that. And then we've been blessed. We've got a second one on the way. So all very exciting, and I've ordered some maternity clothes off eBay. I just bid for bundles because I looked at the price of stuff, and well, not only that, I couldn't find anything in the shops that I actually liked. It was the first problem. And then I thought, I suppose I'll just have to get something. And then I found out how crazily expensive it was, and I'd kind of forgotten because I didn't buy very much stuff last time. I think I had like maybe 2 carrier bags. I didn't have loads, and lots of that I got off eBay, I think. So I think I'm just gonna stick to my eBay stuff. We'll see what that's like when it comes. But I've spent maybe £30, and I've got about 12 tops and 4 pairs of trousers. And then I'd actually already bought 1 pair of trousers because I got so desperate at the Mums and Papas sale. But I don't really like them because they're black and spotty. I don't know if you can see they're black and spotty, which is fine, but a lot of my clothes are patterned, and so black and spotty doesn't actually work. So they're okay for now, but they're not going to be my go-to pair of trousers. They're just a lot more comfortable for the moment. So that's really exciting. I've got to consider my yoga classes and when to tell them, because obviously once you hit 12 weeks, it's not such a good idea to do all this. I've basically been doing everything that I have been doing before. I hadn't stopped doing anything, so I've done stuff on my tummy. I've done all the back bends and stuff like that, which obviously I'm going to have to be a bit more careful about. And so maybe telling my class might be a good idea so that they don't do that, but I don't really know how to approach that, so I've kind of been ignoring that. I'm going to ask my teacher that I had when I did my training what she thinks how I should approach it. But so yeah, obviously our close family, like our parents, already knew, and so I've sent the pictures to them so they can see, and told them everything's fine. So that's good. And now we've told Munchkin, but she doesn't really care. I think she'll probably care a little bit more when I can say, "Hey, feel this," and she'll feel it kicking. So that will be good. And then I also had a little freak out when I went for the scan, and I had to have the second appointment. Book the second appointment, I mean, and I saw my weight, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm huge. I was huge to begin with, and that was right at the beginning. So I'm determined to be a little bit stricter with myself because I've been feeling really sick. So I've not been eating properly. I don't really eat proper meals, which is fine. But what I do is I have a tiny proper meal and then I eat rubbish in between, and that is not going to help with what I've noticed coming here is a little bit of a hangy chin. I don't want that. I want to be healthy for this baby. I want a good, healthy birth. We're not messing about. Bit of restraint. So I'm trying to resist the urge to stuff my face at every possible opportunity when I'm not feeling sick. But obviously there's certain things that are still making me feel a bit queasy. For example, the silly cat keeps puking. That's just gross. And I tried mopping it up this morning and started heaving all over the place. So darling husband had to do it, which I feel pretty bad about because he's pretty put off about it, at having to do stuff anyway that I'm now not doing. But oh well, not a lot I can do about that if it's like going to make me start heaving in the morning. Not a great way to start your day, is it? So that's what happened today with our scan. And so I thought I was 12 weeks one day. Scan says I'm 11 weeks 4 days, which shifts all the other things back, which just goes to show I was like super barely pregnant when I realised I was and did a test. Yay! So due date is currently the 4th of September 2014. So fingers crossed this baby hangs on till September and I get an extra year at home with it before it starts school. Yay! Okay, so I'll be back soon with more, and maybe I'll show you my clothing haul that I got off eBay.